We heard this in the SDCC coverage that they go bowling. The bowling imagery that we just saw there was very heavily featuring neon and a little trippy. If they do an honest to God Big Lebowski reference in this season, I'm gonna lose my mind. I'm gonna dance at Rollin Jones' wedding. I don't know. Maybe he's already married. Anyway, big fan of that. I like bowling, y'all. Also, though, The Big Lebowski's my favoriteest movie. Hello, I am Joel Sharpton, one half of the Articulate Coven, and because I am committed to the bit, I went and laid out in the sun, burned myself real good today to imitate our favorite brat prince. No, I did do a great deal of yard work from my mother's new house today, though, so I am, in fact, baked in the sun. We have some things to respond and react to. So first of all, I want to point all of you to our other YouTube videos. In case you generally listen to our podcast episodes, you might have missed, I put out a video this week, what the Brat Prince could learn from Elvis, and in particular, Elvis Presley in concert, the recent Baz Luhrmann film. It was pretty fantastic, epic, you might say. And I do think that the Vampire Lestat could learn some things from it. And I made a whole video about it. It's pretty good. Go check it out. Burned or no, though, we have an opening title sequence to respond to. First of all, I want to say that it is cool that they're doing an opening sequence. I think. I have sort of fallen back in love all over again with the teeth, with the warming up orchestra from the previous seasons. I've been watching through season 1 with my oldest kiddo, and y'all, it's a real good TV show. I don't know what else to tell you. So the very fact that they're changing it all, I'm a little nervous. However, I've already seen some of you tearing this thing apart. Do you know how hard it's been, by the way, to wait to watch this at all, or to not read any of your posts about all the various things that I'm going to see in it? Trying to react to it fresh for you all. Also, one more note before we get started. You all asked last time, take it slower, Joel. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to try to take it slower. Let's see if it works. Okay, we've already missed. There's a bunch of clips, even in the literally 2 seconds. Lost opportunities, sweet relief, midnight abortion, cold hand of fate. None of those are real road signs, I'm pretty certain. But if we back it up, though, we open with West regret and death, and then what is this at the top? It says sex, and then I think death comes in and is written in a second. All right, let's try it again. I'm a little killer. Okay, first of all, we've heard this song in the previous trailer, the first good trailer for season 3 that we got. We heard this song, and when it dropped and it turned out we had heard the whole thing already, I definitely was depressed. However, knowing that it's the opening sequence song makes it sort of okay. Lots of features of our main man there so far. What I'm going to do is I'm going to back this up actually just a little bit, and we're going to dive back into it that way. I want to point out that while we do get coloration over Lestat, we get like the little X's on his eyes and little, graffiti drawn on the image. We don't get any words over Lestat's face, where we got lots of words scrolling around in those first couple of seconds. I'm a little killer. I'm a lonely one. I'm not sure you're gonna up your spine. Okay, all right. Interesting too that this opening sequence in some ways is mirroring the trailer that we got. So if you think about it, at least so far it is, the first couple of images of the opening trailer were of the modern day with Lestat as Rockstar. And then pretty quickly around this time in the song, we skipped back in time and we were looking at baby Lestat and flashes of things. This is Lestat's ancestral home, gotta be. That's like the Marquis's daddy, probably there over on the left, I'm guessing. Okay, there's Daniel. Okay. I love I love these vampire images. So first of all, there's Daniel. And then we get I think some band members there. Yeah, my guess is band members. Oh, by the way, I want to point out. Okay, so one of our patrons that generally listens to us, they recently went and watched a video on YouTube, and they saw the new intro for the first time. They were like, "Boy, it is juicier than I imagined it being." There you go. Lots of juiciness there in that imagery from Lestat here, I would say. So y'all don't worry about my juiciness. Okay, yeah. So here's we get we get a couple of cartoon vampires, and then we get Nosferatu here. Was that Louis on the wall? Yeah. No, not Louis. It's not Edward, though. Who is that? Oh, wait a minute. Is that our guitarist? Is that what's his name from Schitt's Creek? I don't think so. Okay, first of all, I made a big deal in the Elvis video that I mentioned earlier. One of the things that I want to see in this season is Lestat as sacrificial lamb. You know, Baz Luhrmann does a great job of this in his movie. Go watch that video to get the gist of it. But yeah, I think this is exactly what it's hinting at, right? We've got Lestat laid bare here for the vampiric world and perhaps the human world in some ways. Okay. Is that Akasha on the table there? Yeah, it's gotta be Akasha. God, this is gonna be so much fun, y'all. Okay. Lestat flies and we get our first good image of that's Louis in the background, surely, yeah. Okay, I just want to mention, first of all, we heard that they go, we heard this in the SDCC coverage, that they go bowling. The bowling imagery that we just saw there was very heavily featuring neon and a little trippy. If they do an honest to God Big Lebowski reference in this season, I'm gonna lose my mind. I'm gonna dance at Rollin Jones' wedding. I don't know. Maybe he's already married. Anyway, big fan of that. I like bowling, y'all. Also, though, The Big Lebowski's my favoriteest movie. Oh, okay. All right. So first of all, we get the table changing locations, changing time, a feast at first, and then a table full of rotting food, and now somebody's taking a grenade wrecking ball to the whole thing. Wonder what the symbolism could be there. All right. First of all, I love all of the... Wait, I had missed that. After we get Louis here. I was so excited about the bowling that I missed 2 burning ladies. So this may also be Akasha as well, but the previous imagery sure looked like Claudia to me. That does not really look like Claudia, but she is straight up burning, isn't she? Man, this thing's beautiful. Okay, so there's our changing table. That looks like even bodies on the table there, or pieces of bodies anyway. Love the various title work here. We're getting lots of musical references in this text, obviously, right? That's the main thing that I'm seeing there, and really digging it. Also, doubling down on, this is the vampire Lestat. Yeah, baby. Oh, man. Okay. More of that, please. More of that. Okay. You did really good with that. You did real good with that. We will have a full reaction and discussion of this intro sequence, the opening titles for the Vampire Lestat, with my co-host, Ashley. We'll do that ASAP for patrons, and it'll be up on YouTube sooner rather than later, so stay tuned. If you're watching this on YouTube, then you could have watched that already over on Patreon, articulatecoven.com/join. $2 more a month gets you access to everything we do early and ad-free. We're doing weekly episodes, of course. Right now, we are rewatching Interview with the Vampire. We're about to finish season 1 and rush right into season 2. Can't wait. Also, I do Dark Shadows reactions. We've got Halloween events in New Orleans in 2026 and in 2027. Go to articulatecoven.com/events to get details on that and to purchase your tickets or early access to the tickets for 2027. Okay, stay tuned, because I'm also going to be reacting to the All Fall Down lyrics video.